Before I start the video off, I'd just like to let you Ravens fans know that this is a matter of opinion and not a matter of fact, okay? I believe that the defense we had last year is better than the defense we have now. It is easy for me to say that because at least last season, people were not injured. Webb was out there. Suggs was 100%. Ray Lewis was a year younger. You know what I'm saying? We had a better team. Now, this season, we still got a shot. Webb isn't out there. We got people in the secondary. They doing well, by the way, but they not our starters as far as our cornerback play. And when you look at the linebacking unit, it's banged up too. McClain not out there. Suggs is banged up. Lewis is he got an appointment with Father Time as soon as the season is over, so we know what that means for him. Not that he's not going to be great, but I mean he's older, so we can't. Well, the Ravens can't live on the same shit that we've been living on for 17 years, okay? We're going to need Joe Flacco to do some shit here. And this is where Joe Flacco he has to step up. And we also lost Corey Retton. And our defensive line is pretty good too. But, I think last season we just had a better defense. With that being said, and we already played the Broncos and they fucked us up. With that being said, it's not going to be our defense that save us in this game. This is where Joe Flacco will earn his contract. This game against Denver and the next game against Houston or New England. If Joe Flacco want to be an elite quarterback, this is where he has to step up. And the reason why I'm convinced that our defense cannot help us out in this game is simply because our defense didn't do well against the Colts. Some shit that happened today when we played the Colts. If we allow this shit to happen against the motherfucking Broncos, we have no fucking shot at winning. Granted, we held them to field goals, but if you let Peyton Manning run up and down the field like that, you give him those opportunities, they're going to get 7 points damn near every time. Now, I hate the box-headed motherfucker once again. So Joe Flacco has to make plays. His receivers have to catch balls. His receivers have to get open. The line has to give him time. And if none of that happens, Joe Flacco got to find a way to do it himself. I don't give a fuck if he got to do a RG3 and run 65 yards down the field. If he want to be considered elite, he has to win this game. He has to win the next game. And that's just my opinion. Man, I'm so happy that we was able to get that win for Ray Lewis, man. That was important. That was most important, was getting that win. Now Joe Flacco got to win a good contract, a nice contract, and there's no way in the world we can win the motherfucking game if we let the Broncos run up and down the field like we let the Colts. We're gonna need to find a way for our defense to get off the field if we want to have any shot at beating Peyton Manning, because there's gonna be no huddle offense all day. Cody, I love you, but you gotta get your fat ass off the field, man. Can't have too many 12 men on the field penalties, because we can't be giving Peyton Manning extra fucking yards, okay? And if Joe Flacco and the Ravens offense can sustain drives, can keep our defense off the field that way, by our offense being on the field and no 3 and outs or not that many 3 and outs, but we moving the chains, we're methodically getting down the field, we have a good shot of winning. We do it. We can eat that motherfucking clock and we keep Peyton off the field, thus keeping our defense off the field, we can win the motherfucking game. Michael Orr, you some shit. Off the top, you just some shit. And there's really nothing more to be said about you other than the fact that you just some shit. You just a big-ass piece of shit. And even when you do make a good block, you either holding or you false started. Can't fuck with Michael Orr. We got to get him off the fucking team. I'm pretty sure Ray Rice not gonna drop no. He not gonna be fumbling next week. I know he not gonna fumble next week. You got to put that ball on your chest, man. Joe Flacco. I'm not gonna say I was impressed, but I was kind of. I'm kind of content with the play that he had today. Still sleepy ass first half. And we can get those 27-yard passes down the field here and there, we will be okay. But we just got to be able to punch it in for 7. That's where it really matters. We got to get 7 fucking points. We can't be going backwards, Michael Orr. And the video is almost over, so I'm going to end it like this. There's some things in the video that I said that I do not believe. The only thing that I believe is that our defense won't help us. But here's what I do believe. I believe that Peyton Manning can lose to Joe Flacco. I believe that Joe Flacco can go up there and slug it out with him. It could be a 45 Denver, 48 Baltimore win, okay? I can see that happening. Peyton Manning got a broke neck. Joe Flacco got a good neck. We have a shot to win this game, okay? If you seen the throws that Joe made in the second half against Indianapolis, you got to be impressed, okay? So like I said, it's going to come down to Joe Flacco. Can't fuck with Michael Orr. We got to get him off the fucking team.